Okay, let's dive into this because right now the digital asset space is experiencing an absolute surge in volatility. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're taking a close, structured look at the pulse of crypto. We've got a daily market briefing for you today that is just packed with urgent, breaking developments that you absolutely need to be aware of. So I want to start by asking you a very direct question right off the bat. Are you holding crypto right now? Because look, if you have digital assets in your portfolio, or honestly, even if you're just sitting on the sidelines waiting for the right moment to jump in, you need to pay very close attention to what's unfolding today. The landscape is shifting so rapidly, and the anticipation, it's literally building by the minute. I mean, big moves are happening. We're tracking this massive, urgent momentum sweeping across the entire crypto market right now. This is definitely not your typical slow trading day. This is one of those pivotal moments where the data is flashing alerts, and you really need to understand the powerful structural forces that are driving the charts today. All right, let's get right into Section 1, Bitcoin's upward momentum. And this brilliantly illustrates what we're talking about. Bitcoin, the undisputed king of the market, is showing incredibly strong upward movement right now. It's reacting in real time to all this recent momentum, and the broader market is just actively feeding off that energy. But what's vital to take away here is that traders are watching these current levels incredibly closely to see if resistance breaks or, if this momentum establishes a completely new baseline.
Moving on to Section 2, Ethereum holds strong.
So Ethereum is catching that massive tailwind generated by Bitcoin's push. It's moving right along with the overall market, but crucially, it's holding remarkably strong in the long term. This is showing some real underlying resilience. And honestly, this gives investors a very clear signal that the foundational structure of the asset remains extremely sturdy, even when we have these rapid day-to-day fluctuations.
Which brings us to Section 3, altcoins and the Solana surge. We're tracking a total wave of renewed interest surging across the broader altcoin market right now. Solana specifically, it's seeing intense interest again. It's basically catching fire on the charts. And here's the thing. When major altcoins surge like this, it acts as a massive beacon. It's signaling to traders that even more significant market-wide movement could be developing right as we speak. Let's look at the psychology behind this in Section 4, Mixed Market Sentiment.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the human element behind the charts, because we're seeing a distinct divide happening in real time. It's a classic tug-of-war. On one side, you have your cautious investors. They're waiting to see if this momentum is actually sustainable, essentially acting as the market's anchor. But on the other side, opportunity seekers are actively hunting for profit, totally energized by the sudden volatility.
All right, let's take a breath and transition to Section 5, Strategic Next Steps. When the market moves this fast, rational investing is your absolute best tool. First, do not rush. Seriously, take your time to assess the landscape. Second, watch the market carefully. And third, this is a big one, avoid making emotional decisions. So, the crucial point is this: let the data and the objective structures guide your portfolio, not the sudden hype. And that wraps up our daily crypto explainer. But before we go, I want to throw this directly back to you. Based on the momentum and that mixed sentiment we unpacked today, do you think the market will continue to go up, or are we heading for a sudden downturn? Drop your predictions below. I really want to read your theories. And hey, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next daily update. Stay focused, stay rational, and I'll see you next time.